I'm ready, boss.
We ended with you chasing the guy down who had grabbed the head off of this like pile of bodies, basically has the head, sprint away. You follow after him, and you see him climbing into like this power armor suit, just laughing, and he says, "You're fucked."
Oh yeah.
And Foof is up first.
Oh shit. All right. Uh I guess this thing I'm gonna shoot it. So let's just give it a try, okay? So let's see. My shooting is pretty good.
Try not to destroy the general's head.
Oh yeah, I'm aiming away from the head, unless that gives me a minus, in which case I'm just firing.
Well, like as he
Did we
climbs
see
in,
where he put the head?
he has the head like with him, and as he climbs in, there is like a overhead like hatch sort of thing that closes, so it's glass and like he can see through and everything, but that part's kind of armored as well, so it's not like if you were to aim directly for this guy, there's a chance maybe you'll hit the head if you bust through that glass and everything, but
All right, then maybe just.
No mercy.
All right, I'm just gonna try to see if I can identify. Is there like a weak point on this robot, or like a panel or anything like that I could shoot?
what are Savage Battlelords stats? Let's see here. Make a notice roll.
All right. I got a 6.
Roll to perceive. Okay, so you're like bringing your gun up and you're looking around at this thing. You see it is massive, and as he's like getting up, you see him like kind of like shrugging his shoulder, like the big mechanical shoulders, as he's like sinking into the suit and everything. And you probably can't see exactly how big it is, but as he moves just a little bit, you do see like the corner of what looks like some sort of hatch like on his back.
Right, I'm gonna try to shoot that.
Okay.
And I got a 5.
Okay, roll damage.
Right, let's see. Let me go to my weapon. It is. I forgot I had grenades too. 40. Is that right? 44 plus 2. Okay, let's do it. One more D4. Uh-oh. I lost my D4. 4 plus 2. So I got 9, but I realized the D4 was stuck in the tumbler. It was stuck in my dice tower and just came out.
That 4 explodes though. Did you?
Oh, that's right. Okay, so 9 plus. Oops, that's a D8.
Those aren't even close.
I know. 9 plus 2, 11.
What weapon?
Listen, I'm not a smart rabbit.
Plus 2, right? So that was 11 plus 2, or that was...
No, 9 plus 2, 11.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, yeah, you're right.
11.
Smart guy. Plus
Okay.
2, 13.
He's trying to help you out.
What weapon were you using?
It's
You're
my
usually
pulse,
doing my math.
pulse blaster. Pulse rifle.
Okay. Yeah, so you kind of like sidestep around to get a better look at this like back panel, and as you bring up your gun and fire, you see this pulse like slam into its back. Doesn't move. Not affected.
Oh shit. All right. I just shout out to my friends. That didn't work. Try something else.
At this point, you see, you shout out, "That didn't work," and you hear something like charging up inside of this suit, just like just this constant charging, and then he is going to point his laser weapon at either Dougal or Key. I'm gonna roll a d4. A 1 or a 2 is Dougal, a 3 or a 4 is Key.
Probably gonna be Dougal.
I can't hear you, PV, for some reason.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
I was trying to point wherever Dougal is in the layout.
You
I
were
don't
correct
know.
with the
Oh yeah, there you go.
It's Dougal.
Ah,
Yeah!
it worked.
I love it.
Okay, so
My-
let's see here.
My plan for Dougal being a distraction is working.
Wait, would this trigger my laughing in the face of danger?
We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Let's see here. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
What?
Been fun playing, guys.
Say it ain't so.
It's just sort of me. It's just
She's
it's
still adding.
me.
She's still
That
adding
is
in her head.
She's still
not.
adding.
Your day.
That dice just exploded so many times.
Don't worry, I've got. I
My head's going in
checked
a
him.
box.
Yeah.
My head's going in a box.
All right, so as this laser rifle's charging up, turns towards Dougal, boosh, and just fires. You watch this laser rifle, like this laser shot, just slam into Dougal. That's 34 points of damage.
Okay. So and I have to make a vigor roll
Yes.
to soak it. I did not soak at all. 3 and a 2.
Dougal,
So
that's not what you're supposed to
I
do.
know.
How many do you have?
Oh, I have a penny. I have 4 pennies, so I'm gonna spend a penny on that. And my reroll is a 4 on my wild die.
Because you only have the toughness bonus when you still have the ABS, right?
Yeah, but I'm counting the armor itself. The armor's still active, and that's fine.
Gotcha.
Let me double check here. Let's nobody panic.
Dougal's head in a box.
I mean, you have 3 wounds currently,
It's not good.
which is not good, but you're still up. Somehow.
Dougal starts laughing hysterically at the top of his lungs. I mean, if you can laugh at the top of your lungs, he is just cackling and laughing, and he thinks it's the most hilarious thing that has ever happened to him.
So, Key, you just watch Dougal get nearly disintegrated by a laser rifle, and this laughter just fills the air. And you're up.
There's an internal struggle within Key right now between medic and wanting to kill, and he's gonna choose violence. So
It's a good choice right now.
I'm assuming this guy, this giant armored dude, is too big for me to knock over, right?
Yes.
Okay, but I'm still gonna do a pounce, even without the agility knocked prone thing, because I really want to attack it. So, gonna make a wild attack.
Okay.
That gives me a +2 to my attack. I'm running at him, jumping on with my awesome claws, and using my fighting die, which is D8. 6. That would be a 6 and a 2.
Okay.
Is that a success? A 6?
It is, yes.
Okay, so my damage then, actually it'd be 8, because I'm doing a wild attack. And then wild attack, I get to do talons, 3d8. I don't have enough d8s, I only have 2 d8s.
Here, have one of mine.
I won't be needing these.
It's
It's my metal dice. You might
And
maybe
because Carrie broke my brain, I'm doing it on a calculator. So that's a 7 and a 3, which is 10. Wait, right? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then +4, 14. Plus 2, 16 because of the pounce.
Okay. So are you like at its like face sort of thing, or are you like on an arm, or where did you pounce?
I think if I could jump up and be like facing the guy, that's more funny and therefore what I would do.
Sure, and you're just like slamming down. You actually like scratch across the glass enough to where you've like started piercing through some of it. Like you see, it's thick glass, and you've carved in almost enough to break through, but not quite.
Now I get a second action. I will attack again.
Okay.
All right, here we go. D8 plus D6. Oof, that's only a 3 on both.
Yeah, as you go to attack again, it's trying to like shake you off, and you have to actually like you're swinging off a little bit, and you just slam your claws into like just where the glass and metal meet, and to hold on and keep your position up here. Dougal, you're up.
Yeah. So Dougal is very impulsive. And even though he's very, very hurt right now, I feel like he wants to do something stupid.
Great.
Remember, you're at a -3 too.
Yeah.
Hence the stupid part.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. This is the really dumb, stupid part. But I kind of... Is there any way I could jump onto this thing's back and like hack into it? Like, is there like a hatch that I could pry open and hack into? Like, mess with it electrically?
You could try. You could kind of run around to this, like to the back part of it and attempt to climb it. But I would say, because you don't have a pounce or anything, climbing it would be your action.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's have some fun.
Okay.
Dougal starts laughing and runs around the side. He like kind of pretends he's dancing with us too. He's like just laughing, and he runs around the side and tries to climb up on this thing's back.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics roll.
Oh, okay. I'm good at that. I didn't make it. I don't make it. It didn't work.
I did not see that coming.
So you rush over and you go to climb up, and when you go to jump, it's turning around, like it's following you. Its gaze, there's this huge like cat on its face, but it doesn't care. It's following you, and as you're running around, you go to jump to climb on, and it just reaches out, just like palms you right there, and it just nopes you real hard.
He laughs so hard. He's like, that didn't work.
I love it. Okay, round 2. Dougal.
I thought it was a joker at first. I was like, hey.
E.
All right, that's what I get.
Poof. And power armor guy. Ooh.
Oh, is it me or him? Clubs.
Reverse
You.
alphabetical.
So it's
believe
me
it's you.
first.
Yeah,
Can I spend a penny to redraw?
sure. Redraw.
Way to go.
Oh, foof.
He's gonna see that.
Yeah, so
So he's still laughing. I mean, this is the best party that he's ever been at this point. He's just laughing, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna try my blaster rifle again. So I'm gonna use my blaster to try and shoot relatively the same spot that Foof did.
okay. Cool, yeah, you stumble backwards just a little bit, bring up your rifle, and disappear. There you go. Now you're back.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I disappear?
Yo, I told you it doesn't work.
I'm being stealthy.
No.
What's no, definitely not. So that's a shooting roll.
Yes.
Okay, that's D6. Oh, one exploded. 11 minus 3. That's an 8, so I still get the raise, right?
Yeah. Roll your damage.
And that's 4d4 or 5d4. The raise. How do
It's
you
an
do the
extra
raise?
D6 for your raise.
But I'm using my blaster, which is 44.
Yeah, so you'll roll your 44,
Oh, okay.
and then for the raise, add a d6.
Oh, okay.
So 13.
13.
Plus 2.
Okay.
Plus 2, 15.
Okay. So you raise your gun up after you're like stumbling back a little bit, aim at that same spot. You see like the same little like just small little black mark from where Foofs had hit earlier. You slam right into the like center of this panel, and it just slides off. Does nothing.
I hate that panel. I hate that panel, and I say that out loud. I laugh while I'm laughing.
Is that your turn?
Yes, that's my turn.
All right. So, at this point, you hear like the charging up again. You hear the whirring of the gun. So you kind of look over to that gun like, oh no. But then you watch as the other fist kind of comes up, and you see something pop up out of it. And you realize it's like a really large barrel. And then as you're realizing what it is, dunk, you just hear this grenade just fly from it directly at you.
This thing loves me. Why does it love me?
Because I want to showcase a death.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Got that box ready?
Okay,
I
so
got
it
a
hits.
replacement character for you right in the chat here.
I got a 13.
You do.
It's Dougal's brother. Google.
He knows everything.
So that is 27 points of damage.
Yeah, I think we don't even have to do math on this, guys.
Do you want to try to soak? You could explode a whole lot.
Give
You
it
know
a
what?
try.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try and soak. I'm gonna let's try and soak it. It's D8. Come on, dice. Give me something.
What did I say? 24?
27.
Oh, my
27.
wild die exploded
Hey.
for only another one. So
So just the one.
it's either a 5 or a 7. So I'm dead.
He gets a perfect view of this as this power armor suit is just turning around, opens up, and then just fires. You see this like some sort of, it looks like some sort of grenade or something, just launch out and just slam into Dougal and just explodes on impact. You watch as Dougal's entire torso just turns to mist and explodes. You watch like maybe a shoulder and an arm with the neck and the head kind of fall over into a puddle of Dougal underneath. That's
At
So-
least it was entertaining.
Is there enough of him to save?
his head is there.
Okay.
Yeah, his head is in the puddle. And you're up, Key.
I wonder how long that his head can be around and still be functional. I don't see anything in the head.
I'm not sure. I'll just say as long as it's intact.
It's still laughing. The head is
Yeah.
still
Oh,
laughing.
no.
Let's figure that out after we beat this guy, boss.
Yeah, I just that's unfortunate.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, Danny boy.
Oh, Dougal boy.
I'm gonna jump off
Pipes,
the
pipes.
or near it if I was still on it and kind of run back a little bit and turn around and try to get low under some cover if it's possible, and use the laser that's on the back kind of like it's above me, you know, so I'm trying
Sure.
to lay low like a cat that's about ready to pounce but shooting the laser.
Perfect.
And the laser ignores ABS or whatever
Yes.
that's called. So here we go. It's blasting time. My classic catchphrase.
It's blasting time.
That one is a 5. Is that enough to hit?
Yep.
Okay, and then the weapon's 2d8. That would be 12. 7 plus 4.
Okay, so you are able to kind of peek around in your like crouched position as your laser rifle is over the top, and you fire. Laser fires off and actually slams into the part of the glass that you had previously scratched, and you watch it like shatter inward and slam into the driver of this vehicle. Slams into him. You see him kind of fall back into the seat for a moment, and then you see the arms kind of like just go slack.
Kind of want to shoot him again.
Do it.
All right. Hopefully I don't blow up the general's head. I'm just pissed at this point. He killed one of my men, you know? He's really going to get it. That would be a 7.
Just
On my
mostly
attack.
dead.
7 hits the dead guy. All right. Let's see what damage we got here. I'm rolling low today. Only 7 on the damage.
Okay. So you fire again. You see like the laser itself light up the interior of this vehicle, for lack of a better term. Lights up the inside, but you're not sure if it hit the body or what. Foof.
All right, so I can't tell if it's still advancing on us or not.
Correct.
Like, all right. So I think I saw that happen, but I'm still kind of focused on this goddamn hatch. So I want to jump on it. I want to jump up onto the thing. And I would like to try to punch this hatch with the big glove thing I just stole from that other guy.
Okay.
I don't know what stats of that thing are, but
make
I
a
rolled
fighting,
really
make a
high on
fighting
my
roll
mechanics.
for me. Yeah.
let me see it. Where is my fighting? There we go. Come on, come out. Oh, they both explode. Oh no, they didn't both explode. This one did. Let's see. 7 on the fight.
Okay. So you pull back and you slam into this hatch with this gauntlet. As soon as you do, you feel like the front plate of it slam out even further, and you hear just like this electrical charge throughout this entire suit. Key, you have a perfect view from the other side of the suit. It like was kind of slack, and this electricity like surges through it, and you actually hear the guy inside scream and stand up and go to like trying to get away from this electrical surge throughout the entire suit. And as he's trying to climb out, like the electricity just fries him and he just flops out, lands on the ground, and you see the general's head kind of like roll. Like the general's head is now between the suit and you, where you were taking cover.
Great job, Boof.
No problem.
Now, is the general's head outside of a box?
Yeah, it's just.
Oh, all right.
But you also hear at this point shouting all around, and you hear one person say, "It's over there!" And as you look over, you see someone like pointing to General Frag's head from like the top of the hill.
Get the head and let's go.
Well, okay, so I only have one hat box. So,
I'll just grab the other head.
well, okay, so we'll deal with that in a minute. Well, actually, here's what we can do if you're okay with this cinematically. I throw a cryo injection to Foof, like, and say just jab this in Dougal's head, and then I take the general's head and then I put it in the box, and then I put the box into my backpack, and then we can put Dougal's head in the backpack too. When we
Like a
get
soccer
out of
ball.
here.
Sure, yeah. Foof.
Yeah.
How do you go about injecting Dougal's head?
All right, so I'm trying to hurry because I know we got to get out of here. So I jump off the thing, I pick it up. I have this injector thing, and I kind of take 1 second to just look at Dougal's face, and I say, if you keep making that face, it's gonna freeze like that. And then I just jam it in his ear, and then lo and behold, it does freeze like that.
Yeah, that was good.
I'm gonna give you a penny for that. All right, yeah, you hear these people on this hill beginning to just chase after you, but as soon as you have General Frag's head in your possession, you see your destination has now changed on the little like HUD that you have when you look down at your arm. You see basically your location is just pinging near at the nearest regeneration station. So you can see kind of how close you are to that. It's not too far, but in a battlefield that could change real quick in terms of how quickly you can actually make it there. You start running? Question mark?
Yeah, like running like hell.
Do you want me to narrate this, or do you want you to narrate
Well,
this?
I'll just add that I have Dougal's head like a football. I got it, and I'm running like a running back.
I'll say that
Running back bunny.
I'm totally got the zoomies. And I'm just like, blah, blah, like I sound like a herd of horses. Blah, 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 blah.
Amazing. Yeah, the two of you are weaving and sprinting and sliding over things, sliding under things. And you can hear people just chasing behind you. Like, you hear them shouting, you kind of glance back and you see at least a few dozen people just running after you to come after this head. And you hear a terrible sound coming from the air. Like this horrible rumbling and whirring and like smoking. And as you look up, you see a ship coming in just way too fast. Smoke just pouring out of this thing, and it crashes down pretty close to you. Crashes down, it sprays dirt and debris and blood and earth just up out of this battlefield. And as it's sliding, it finally hits something, comes up and tips. And as it's tipping, all you can do is dive and duck. So you do so, you dive, duck, and the ship lands on top of you. And there's this moment where you know you're dead. And then as the dust is settling, we'll say Foof clicks a flashlight, and you see you're actually like in a little crevice where the ship fell down, and you're currently hidden from the outside. Like the sound of the battlefield is super muffled all the way around you. You are currently protected from the battlefield, and as you're looking around, you hear a noise. You know you're not the only two in here.
First, I look down at Dougal's frozen head and I say, Dougal, my boy, it's our lucky day. And then I look up and I say, who's there?
You shine your flashlight in that direction?
Yeah.
All right. Kaz, you want to describe your character?
Okay. You see sort of like trying to like shakily like get up like from like the ground, like clearly got hit in the head as this thing like came down and is like dizzily like trying to like shake like his head. You see this like hulking like green mass of like a creature. You see this sort of like very like just very like muscular like ripped ram python lizard who like has this giant like frill that like looks mohawk style up like the top of his head, and it like goes back down. He has like this gaping like grin, and you see he's got like a machine gun strapped to him. He's got like a very ripped tank top and like ripped sleeveless like denim jacket over him, tattoos just all across his arms, and he looks around and he goes, did I miss the party?
Well, you missed a party.
Oh, well,
I was like, wait, that's a ram python.
Hey!
Oh yeah,
I
hey,
wouldn't
hey,
trust.
friend or foe.
I
We just
wouldn't
got
trust
attacked by
one of them.
I wouldn't trust one of you.
Well, I'm trustworthy.
Hold on, boss. Listen, are you a good guy or a bad guy?
I don't know. Are you a good guy or a bad guy?
I'm
course
a good
we're
guy.
good
What
guys.
do I look like?
Well, he looks like a bad guy.
Oh, well, and I know I've got this head. It's my friend, I swear. And listen, I just have this feeling we can trust you. Maybe it's because we almost got killed by about 10 different things, and then your ship just happened to land on top of us in an opportune way.
Yeah. Okay, but there's still a scissor rack in front of me, and
There's
not
a ram
friendly.
python in front of me.
Oh,
yeah, there's
boss.
a scissor rack in front of me.
Okay, are you guys like...
I saw you first.
Are you guys like, enemies?
Yeah, we're like
uh,
mortal enemies,
Oh,
basically.
oh, geez. Well, I can say this is a really nice guy. He's been helping me. He's our boss. He's,
my ears are
sometimes-
tucked back.
You're making me get like allergies right now, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm dandering the place up.
Okay, maybe we just say, because of the situation, it's very dangerous out there, that for now, we just help each other. And when we're done, you guys can have like a wrestling match or something.
We're down, I can kill him.
Well, I don't know about that, but maybe like maybe it's more like a jello wrestling or like a mud wrestle. Oh wait, do cats like that? Probably not. I don't
Here's
know.
what
sounds
cats
dirty.
like. Jello wrestling sounds great.
Sounds
All right,
filthy.
but think about. We don't have to plan it now. Think about what flavors you like, and I'll plan the whole thing.
Cool.
I don't know what's happening. I'm sorry.
All right, as long as we can agree to a ceasefire for now. Hey, do you want to
Fine.
hand me Dougal's head and I can put it in the armored backpack?
Oh yeah, and I toss it to him.
Maybe like catch it like a basketball, chuck it
I
in
was
there.
good until you said, I don't know what's happening.
I just realized I was like, this is terrible. I don't know what I'm saying.
It's like,
Where's the
what
Jello
are we
doesn't
playing?
really-
Where did
Who
this
doesn't know
go?
how to, like, mediate between people.
Who would have
I
thought
mediated
Jello
and suddenly there was a
wrestling
Jello
in
fight
Battlelords?
happening.
Jello wrestling. You're gonna have to write that into the next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo. What are we doing with the head? I was so distracted.
Oh, I
I
just
threw
chucked it
it.
in my armored backpack.
Oh,
So
gotcha,
it's
okay.
safer than running around with it. Like,
I
Gotcha.
was having fun with it, but I guess.
What am I missing out on? What are we doing here? What's happening?
well, we were hired to take a certain head.
Okay.
Not saying which head. Back to our base.
It was a rescue
and we
mission
have, yeah.
of sorts.
The rest is classified.
Sure. Sure.
So, what are you here doing?
I get paid to shoot shit. I don't know.
There's
What happened
I
plenty.
just see whatever the first thing's in front of me and I decide to shoot. I don't know.
Well, there's plenty to shoot if you want to hang out with us temporarily.
I mean, if you're promising shooting, I suppose I'll stick around.
And listen, later on, when we're in safety, I can fix your ship for you.
Sure. Yeah, that'd actually be really nice. I don't know how to work any of that. I think I was the one who caused it. I really don't know. I pressed the
Oh,
button
shit,
that was
really?
blinking red. Yeah.
Let's not tell anybody that, okay?
Yeah, we're not gonna tell anybody. Yeah, good.
Okay.
I like you.
No,
I don't like you very much. I like
I don't like
you.
you.
Listen,
At this
trust me.
point, At this
We're gonna
point,
work it out.
Foof, you hear like static of a radio, and you kind of like
My ears are
move your
like,
your ears move in that direction, and there is like a smashed radio on another like dead body that didn't quite get out of the way in time of the edge of this ship. They're like half smashed, but you see the radio on them. Someone's trying to communicate, but it's too staticky. The radio looks like you.
Can I go over and try to get the frequency to come in?
Yeah, you can kind of pull it off of the body, and looking at it a little bit, it looks like it's a little bit damaged, but you may be able to find the right frequency after attempting a repair.
All right, I will try. I will try a repair. Let's see. Right, I got a 5.
Cool. Yeah, so you kind of sit there. Do you have any specific manner that you go about repairing this radio?
Yeah. So,
It's
it's
the old
not
slap
like
it
it's not
goes.
like a walkie-talkie, right? It's like a radio with like
Yeah,
the
it looks like it
dials
was.
and stuff.
It's on like a little backpack style thing too. So yeah, it's a pretty decent sized radio.
All right. So I actually am better. It's like, you know how some people are better at braiding their own hair than other people's? I'm kind of that way. So I put the backpack on front wise, and then I'm actually like doodling with it in the front. And I always kind of like hum and stuff when I'm fixing things. So it's just kind of like dooby-doo, dooby-doo, bada-boom, bada-bum. Hello, hello, hello. And then I just keep going like that until I do it.
I'd
It's
love
a
to.
spectacle.
This is like echoing and like reverberating off of the walls of this ship, and meanwhile, Vrock and Key are just death glaring at each other as you're just like doo doo doo.
This cute little bunny just swaying around. I'm not even looking down. I don't even need to. I just put it on. I just know what to do.
Perfect. Yeah, you're able to. You hear something kind of like snap back to where it's supposed to be, and you start kind of turning the dial. And then you hear, if anyone can hear me, please respond.
Oh, bingo. All right. Hello. Come in. Hello. Who's there?
Hello, this is Commander Natalie Calico. What can we do to help you? Over. You would know the name. You've never met. Like, all of you would probably at least know the name. Just one of the commanders of.
I knew the name.
You knew the name. But none of you have ever met Natalie. No.
All right.
So we know that she's one of ours.
Correct.
Or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, boss, it's Captain Natalie. You want I should talk to her, or do you want to?
You seem to be pretty good at talking, and I'm kind of busy right now.
I can also talk if you want to.
Hey, you know what? You're
Foof,
welcome.
Foof, foof.
Oh, okay, all right.
You're
Yes.
What, you got a problem with the way I talk?
Foof's just good at it.
Okay, I'm also good at it.
Well, you know what? Just
Are you
to
still
play-
there? Over.
Yeah. Oh, yes, Captain Natalie, I'm here. This is. Hold on. I want to say my actual position because I've never been. Oh, this is a private specialist, 3rd class Foof, the FOTS, and I'm here with my sergeant, Key, and we got one man down, and we just met somebody.
I'm a corporal.
New.
I'm a corporal.
Oh, corporal. Oh, sorry. Corporal Key, and we just met somebody new. We're currently but temporarily safe, and we have General Frag's head.
There's a moment of silence, and you hear, when you say temporarily currently safe, what exactly do you mean by that? Over.
Well, what had happened was we were running away, and this ship fell, and we thought it was going to kill us, but it happened to fall in such a way that it is now like a dome of sorts that is shielding us from the battlefield, if only briefly, because who knows what else is out there trying to get in. They may assume everyone inside is dead, but we may have limited time for an extraction.
You hear, they do not assume that everyone inside is dead. You have multiple species slamming down on this dome right now. You're gonna need to get out of there as soon as possible before they rip that thing up. Now listen, we can't come in because the center of the battlefield is quite certainly a death sentence, but we can cover you if you haul ass towards the Regeneration Station. We will take care of anyone following you as long as we have eyes, but that will require you running out in the open for this to work. I have a dozen soldiers ready to back you up. What'll it be? Over.
All right, permission to speak freely, over.
Permission granted, over.
Shit, over. So, sorry, I lost my head there. Yes, we'll do it.
You hear, You hear, just let us know when we should be on the lookout for you. Over.
All right. Okay. I look at Key, and I look at Rock, and I say, all right, listen, we got one shot at this. You guys cannot be trying to trip each other. We got to help each other for like, I don't know, 2 minutes so we can get out of here. They're going to back us up, but it's still going to be dangerous. Are you ready? We
You
can't
have my
stay in
word.
here. All right. Okay.
Fine, as long as I get to shoot something else.
I think that's very likely.
Right.
So
All
yeah,
right. Are you
I
ready?
would just get ready to haul butts.
All right, let's go. And I indicate to Natalie that we are ready to go.
Okay. How are you exiting?
I'll shoot a hole through it. I'm just
You
gonna
don't got
take-
any You don't
I'm
got
gonna
any
grab
hatches on
my-
the underside.
I'm gonna grab my I don't know what my machine gun's called, but I have one. It's like a light
Okay.
machine gun. I'm just gonna like just riddle it like a certain area of this with just bullets and just like
Sure.
carve a hole through it.
Perfect. I will
Just,
say
like, yelling the entire
you're
time.
like, we are ready to go, thinking that Brock will know where to exit the
Like we
place.
had like a hatch on the bottom or something.
Brock's like, I know how to get out of here, and you're
Yeah.
just like, we are on the way. And then you're just following Brock, and Brock just starts all the way over, and then kind of like slams his shoulder into it, and you just see like it just fall over, and there's a little hole now made to exit. You see a dead body before it as well. That was like trying to
I
get
feel
into
like
the other side.
cinematically, now that this thing is perforated, we go out smallest to largest, and then I leave a bunny-shaped hole, and then Key leaves a cat-shaped hole, and then
Wow.
Brock leaves a lizard-shaped hole.
Perfect.
Getting really cartoony.
Yeah.
All right, so as soon as you are like through this, the sounds of the battlefield are loud, and in your just vibrating in your ears again. You hear the explosions and the yelling and the gunfire, the lasers. What would you like to do?
Run.
You kind of glance down, get your bearings again, see where you're supposed to be running, and you just take off.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, make athletics rolls for me.
Oh boy. It has finally happened. I rolled a 1 on a trait die.
Oh,
now
snap! Now
I
is not the
have to-
time, Foof, but like,
I
do
know. I
it.
need to do a spirit. I have to do a spirit roll.
no.
All right.
I did 10.
What?
6 for me.
And a 4. I got 4.
Damn it.
I know. I'm sorry. How you doing? Dougal?
I'm doing okay. I'm safe in a box.
As we're running, Foof is sitting there asking Dougal if he's okay, and I'm just like,
Can't hear you.
He's like, oil can.
All right, so do you have any specific narration for this sprint through this battlefield as you can hear explosions and gunfire all around you, and you are just focused on that waypoint, basically?
yeah.
I think Brock is trying to stay ahead of Key this entire time, like purposely like putting more like just like speed into his gait to try and be ahead of Key.
What
They
was
probably
your
keep doing
Yeah.
this. Like one.
what was your athletics though?
Oh, well, 6.
Okay, then I go right by you.
I try, okay, tries.
Like this triumphant sprinting, and then the damn cat just bounds
Yeah.
right past, and you're like,
And I think
Yeah,
Foof's
I
just
yell,
bringing
keep
up
up
the
the
rear.
pace.
Foof's kind of just like humming again, like da 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 na 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 na.
making your own theme music.
Yeah.
You are sprinting, and there's a moment where you're feeling like you're just getting too close to the people attacking you at this point. Like you're running through, you see people like they're putting their guns down because they can get you with their melee weapons, and you're just able to like dodge past some of them. Maybe a couple like scratch you up a little bit, but nothing major. And once you're like, where the fuck are these? Where's the help? Where's the help? There's a moment where you see one like tentacly looking creature diving for you, Foof, and then a bullet just slams into their head and they kind of flip over you. They let out this like nasty squeal, land down on the ground, and you're sprinting forward. You look up and you see there are like in various positions like maybe 12 or so soldiers placed with different rifles, and they are firing and just covering you as you're sprinting up. You do see Commander Natalie Calco, just this huge, beefy Scissorak that is standing there with like a machine gun in both hands and is just like firing on both sides, just laughing and just kind of like gives all of you a nod as you are running past as well. You sprint past, you are exhausted, you are breathing heavily, you make it to this regeneration station. As soon as you cross in, you see the person look up and they kind of like slam into a button and the automatic door closes and you kind of seal a little bit, lock. The noise of the battlefield is muffled once again, and you all have that ringing in your ears from just far too much noise and gunfire happening too close to you. You see a full humanoid lizard figure with a lab coat stands up and reaches out to introduce herself. Dr. Lisa Burrows, you three look like you've been through the ringer. How many heads do you got? And she's just kind of looking around. She's kind of rubbing her fingers together.
Got two here.
1, 2, 3, right? There's three
not heads on bodies. I just need the other heads.
Yeah,
I
so
take
I open up my
Dougal's
backpack.
head out. I take
Yeah.
Dougal's head out. I hand it to her and I say, "What's up, Doc?"
Ugh. The pain.
You know, I
That is
had
brilliant.
to.
Oh my gosh, that's brilliant.
Wondering.
She's looking at it and she's like, he got a little excited with the never mind. And she like tucks Dougal's head under her arm and grabs onto the box for the other one, and you see her walk over. She's like, all right. She's looking at the box and she says, this one takes priority. Commander Asshole back at base sent me a nice little message about this one. The three of you, feel free to rest up. Get comfortable. It'll take a little while before I can give you the confirmation that Frag is in fact regenerated. So go ahead, and she kind of motions. There's a staircase that leads down, it seems like, into some sort of bunker or something. Make yourselves at home. It'll be just a little while. And she's walking over. You see her plop the case down and like open it up to start taking out the head. It makes like this squish sound as she's removing it to get it ready.
Yeah, I'd salute or whatever is appropriate, and then head down to. Is there some sort of lockers where we can take our armor off?
Yeah. You head down and you see it is just like one long hallway with lockers on each side, and they'll have just like standard clothing in there too if you maybe you were regenerated and needed some extra clothes. But yeah, you can do that.
I don't know if there's anything in the books. Do the Scissorak go around with clothes on or not? Because we have fur. Am I just gonna go walking around without? I don't know. It's weird. How does a cat wear pants?
Carefully.
Yeah, I don't know, because the pictures, they all have armor on, so
Yeah.
I guess so.
I mean, you could there's a little tail hole
Yeah, there we go. Put on some
or
shorts and a
cargo
little tail
pants or
hole.
something.
Yeah.
Some basketball shorts.
And basketball shorts. There we go.
These basketball shorts feel great after a long day's battle.
Oh my god.
I don't know about you, but I'm starving.
I could eat a Scissorak.
Hey. I know. Why don't we get some grub and you still can tell me why you don't like each other?
Well, I mean, isn't it obvious?
Yeah, just come on.
I mean, lizard and a cat? Maybe I'm missing something.
All right, let's head down to the mess hall. Well,
All right.
Yeah, you head down. It's like a full lounge. Something like to help take your mind off the battlefield that's above you. There's food and drink. There are baths if you need. You can have there's someone there to like polish up your armor. There are like repair stations if you need to make any repairs to your armor. You can reload your weapons, stock up on ammo. It's kind of got like a lounge and business side. Like you can take care of all the tech stuff, but then there's also like cots, there are couches, and you can just relax here for a little while in between battlefield sessions.
So GM, can we have our ABS repaired on our armor?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so generous.
Nice.
Thank you. Sorry, Dougal.
Yeah, you
Okay.
plop that down.
And then I get into the mess hall line, and then I request the biggest can of tuna they got.
And I will stand in between Key and Brock if they're both in the line, and I will also order some carrot juice.
Whatever really gross, goopy stuff there is, I'll take.
Some sort of green and brown slop that just
Slop,
splats
favorite.
down. Yeah, delicious. It's got like insect chunks.
Yeah.
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 hmm
Bits of like, there's maggots you can see.
And Dougal,
Yes.
your eyes shoot open and you kind of sit up on this table and you see
I start
this-
laughing. Like I just finished it.
You startle
That's awesome.
you startle Lisa. She like jumps and her clipboard flies up out of her hands and she looks over and she's like, welcome back. Wow, this wasn't your first time. And she kind of goes over to help you up off the table and she's like, you can always tell those that have been regenerated before because it's a lot quicker. That was almost immediate. How many times have you died?
I don't know. I have lost count at this point.
Okay, well, you can get armored up downstairs. I think your friends or allies, companions, whatever, are down there already. They might be surprised to see you. This one's gonna take a little while, and kind of thumbs over to Frag, who is like still just ahead at this point. You see a little bit of like neck starting to build up.
I look at him and I'm like, I look back at her and I go, they got the head. And then I walk out the room.
Wait.
Oh.
And she turns and she grabs a sticker and peels it and sticks it on your shirt. There, now you can go. And it just says, I was regenerated by Lisa.
Be nice to me. I was regenerated today.
It's like I voted
When you
sticker.
give blood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
so you rush downstairs. You are naked.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's pretty much normal for Orions because they are a very sociable species. So like they even like try to cohabitate. Like they don't sleep in the same bed. They try to find other people to sleep with, and things like that.
So do you even grab clothes on your way in, or you just?
I think I might. I don't know. Maybe like a pair of sunglasses or something.
I'd say, look, you're forcing me to put on shorts, and look at what he's walking around in sunglasses.
He'd probably try to find the most stylish sunglasses he could find in one of
Just
the lockers,
sunglasses?
and just sunglasses, yeah. And then he would walk into the line and order some food, and then meet up with everybody. It's like, hey guys, what's up?
Hey, Dougal. You look fresh.
Nice
Yeah.
sticker.
Thank you.
Yeah, I said on your shirt, but apparently like on your
It
chest.
was like,
off.
yeah, it's on my
Yes.
chest. Yeah.
Are you always naked, or is this just like a bonding exercise? What is going on here?
Oh well, I mean, I like to be comfortable.
Oh yeah, sorry. We're
Does that
not
mean
manners.
everybody can take their clothes off and be comfortable, and immediately just starts taking
Whoa.
off like a shirt?
Hey, smoke if you got 'em.
I like this guy. I like this guy.
I like you.
Yeah,
We're gonna
this
be
is
good
Brock.
friends.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Brock. Nice to meet you.
Oh,
missed a
nice
very
to meet you.
cool,
I'm Dougal.
entrance.
You were the head, weren't you?
One of them. One of the two.
Oh, very nice. You grew back very quickly.
It's not my first time.
Hey, Dougal, do you know why Scissorax and I'm sorry, what is it you were again? Python?
Hi, Pythonians.
Oh yes, why they don't get along? I think they should tell us the story.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I've forgotten. I just know I'm supposed to hate you.
Oh, interesting.
Well, it all goes back several thousand.
Doodle-doo,
And he's like
Thousand.
scratching his head. He's just like, and one of my people, our ship landed, and then your people just slaughtered them. That's the story. They just
No,
slaughtered
you
them.
landed on
and-
our land, and you fucked up all of our shit. So we fucked you
No,
up.
no, I don't think that's the way.
No,
it went.
no. Now
I'm
it's coming
pretty
back
sure
to me. I don't remember
I've-
a lot, but I do remember that. Okay.
Look, I went to school and they taught me that you guys were at
Oh
fault.
yeah.
So
You know what they
that's
say
the
about
books
school?
say.
It puts all sorts of stupid nonsense into your brain and makes you think that you're smart. Okay.
You
I
guys
never
want to
went to
hear?
school.
You guys want to hear something hilarious that will make you
Sure.
forget your feud? So
It
the
won't.
Fats were created to be the most annoying species in the universe. And then they got so annoyed by us, they tried to kill us all.
Wow.
That is kind of funny,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, I mean, so I think in the lottery of, bad luck, I won. So maybe we could all just be friends. Who knows?
We'll think about it.
Yeah.
We're just
Think about
staring
it for
at
a
each other.
very long time. Yeah.
That's a good-
just
that's a good
staring.
Think
step.
about it.
That's a good step. For now, we'll just keep you guys separated, all right?
Taking like big spoonfuls of tuna water.
Ew.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I'm just like slurping the bottom of my carrot smoothie.
I'm assuming my goop came in a bowl, so
Yeah.
I literally just funnel it down my gullet like in one big gulp.
What did Dougal get to eat?
Dougal got a little bit of everything because they're very adventurous eaters. But he was looking around to are there alcoholic beverages in the lounge? Okay,
Yeah.
so he takes a very exotic alcoholic beverage instead of like regular beverages. He's got like actually two on his plate so that he can drink both.
Nice.
One's like a martini, with like a instead of an olive, it's got like this weird alien type
Like
vegetation.
mushrooms, something. Yeah.
And then the other one is it's like a whiskey glass, with some strange alien alcohol. That is potent. Both of them are potent. So that's what he's drinking and eating everything. Like he doesn't care what they put on his plate because I'm just gonna try everything.
Sitting there.
know, you
in
won't
his
gain weight if-
sunglasses.
It'd be like, you won't gain weight if you regrow your body. So that's
True.
eat whatever you want, right?
How does that work? Shouldn't you have a baby body if you're coming back from like the first time or like
yeah, that's a
something?
very good question.
Yeah, like why? Like, does it remember what your previous body looked like? So then you would actually technically be your original,
I wonder if you just think really hard about having like a different body right before you die.
Oh,
That would-
Oh
you think I
yeah.
can break four
Dougal, you
arms
should
out
try
of my
that
body?
I'll
next
try that next time. Like maybe I'll
Yeah.
just be like, I want to have a really long arm.
Yeah, or like think like about having horns or something. Just something that would be easy
Yeah.
to remember.
Uh-huh.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. My brain's not well, maybe. Yeah, horns or something like that.
That was wonderful.
Really long arm. is good too.
One really,
Yeah.
it's like you could have anything you want, Dougal, and you're like, I want to really, not even two,
one
just
really long arm.
Just one.
So I can reach something across the hall, across the room. I don't have to get up. You
I
know.
could have grabbed the head.
Man, you guys, I just thought I had this really cool thing, Dougal, after you died, where I put that big glove thing on and I punched the hatch, but I forgot to say something cool. Like stuff it, mister.
Oh yeah.
You
Didn't get
did
to
say
do it.
something cool when you injected his head, though, which he probably wouldn't have heard.
Oh yeah, that's true. You were making this really silly face since I told you. If you
Oh.
kept doing it, your face was gonna freeze like that, and then
Oh.
it did. So you kind of had to be there.
It was,
you
It
were.
was funny.
but-
I was there, but I was. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
So what's the next mission, everyone?
Oh, I don't know. You tell me. I'm hoping it's not as difficult as the last one.
At this point, Lisa kind of comes down and she says, Frag is almost complete. If you want to follow me, I have some paperwork you got to fill out.
Yeah, sure.
Hey,
And then
paperwork.
she turns around and heads up, and you see her lizard tail just like doo, 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 on each of the steps as she goes up. You head up and you see she's like getting some clipboards ready, and you see Frag is regenerating in armor. You can see as she's kind of filling this out, she looks over and sees you still don't have clothes on, and
Oh
is
yeah,
still
I
just-
go. Oh yeah, hold on a second. So I rummaged through all the lockers, and I just grab all the what I think is the coolest pieces of clothing in each one. So he's got like a kilt and like maybe like a t-shirt, but over top of that he's got a leather jacket, and he's still wearing the sunglasses, but they're not like they're like the old 80s ones, the like are visor ones, and he's found some sort of a hat on top of it, and he just thinks he looks like completely stylish, and he loves it.
Perfect. She holds the clipboards out to all of you. It looks like all the forms say the same thing. It just says like what you delivered, the date, the condition that the heads were delivered in, the time of regeneration, and all of that stuff. And like it's just asking for a signature at the bottom. And she says, "You paid for the good stuff," and kind of looks over, and you just see him like almost done. It's regenerating the boots right now. But he's in a pretty decent armor being regenerated here. And she's just looking and waiting for you to sign the papers.
I do it. I hand it back.
Do I have to use a pen? Because
What else
I
would you
have
use?
these paw-like hands, and I'm like kind of grasping it and like trying to write, and it's really sloppy.
We'll say like everyone gets done and you're still kind of just sitting there
Yeah.
trying to figure it out. And she's like, "That's good enough," and just kind of takes it and takes it from you, and it's like, "Yeah, good enough."
She spells his name. The R is backwards and the K is also backwards.
Nice. There's like this. Oh, okay. And just kind of puts the papers together, files them away, and you see the finishing touches going on the armor, as like different little like basically like small little laser pins come down, and they're like putting in like insignia and like just little symbols and like rank. You can just see them just carving in all of this fancy stuff that probably costs way too much and is doing absolutely nothing. As soon as that's finished, all of the lasers and different equipment and everything all come up out of the way, and you see the top kind of lift off of this thing, and you see Frag sits up, and he kind of like cracks his neck on both sides, and he turns to look at you, and you see his like mechanical eyes are just glowing red, and as soon as he sees you, you hear like something lock on, and he just yells, "Die, scum!" And he stands up and is immediately going to attack you. So we will draw some action cards here.
Oh shit.
I'm not
This
wearing
dude's
armor
deal.
right
Nope,
now.
you're not.
Oops. Hey, it's okay though. Just save the head. It's right
Dougal-
here. We'll just put you back on the
Dougal
table.
be like, think about the horse. Think about the horse. Think about the horse.
All right, we have Dougal. Hey,
Yeah.
Key,
That's good.
Nice.
Foof. Damn.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Damn. Vrak.
Mm,
I mean, it's still pretty high. Still pretty
yeah.
high. And then Frag.
Oh, yeah. All of us go before Frag.
Good.
So I'm letting the three of you make the executive decision. Do you have your armor on, or is your armor off from the lounge?
I think it's off. I mean, mine is.
Mine would be off.
All
Yeah.
right, then I'll say mine is also off.
But it might match your character to walk around in full
Just
battle
in armor for the entire time.
It doesn't have to all be the same, yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
It's
you
up to
don't
you.
trust Scissorak, so.
you could not trust me.
That's true. You know what? My armor is still on.
All right.
Mostly because I want that. My like toughness is like pretty high with armor, so
Yeah, so we have three of you without armor, one of you with armor, and General Frag has gotten up, eyes glowing red, looking directly toward the five of you, counting Lisa. And Dougal, you're up first, buddy.
Do I see any weapons other than the ones that he's holding in this area?
Make a notice roll.
What is my notice? Oh boy. Five on my wild die.
Okay, your eyes immediately scan the room. Your head is like darting back and forth. You see you're like the butt of a gun. You're not entirely sure what it is, but it is under Lisa's desk. Kind of like, strapped just directly underneath, sort of thing.
I'm gonna go and grab that gun.
All right, you walk
And-
over, you rip it from underneath the desk. It is this like big. It almost looks like some sort of shotgun.
I hope I know how to use it, and I shoot General Frag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make a shooting roll.
I love
That's
the
what I
way you
wanna
keep
do.
disappearing every time you lean down.
I know.
It's just like,
It's an Orion talent. I'm sorry. Oh, 6. Another 6. Another 6.
What?
3 6s and a 1. So that's 18, 19.
Okay, so roll the damage for this one in particular. Roll 2d6, but add another d6 because of the extra damage die.
14.
Okay. All right, so you just rip this gun out from underneath the counter, like slam it into your other hand, bring it up and fire. And as you do so, you feel like this force just push into you as you are firing this thing. Some sort of like pellets of, it almost looks like pellets of like laser beams, basically, just tiny little laser beams just shooting out of this thing, slam into General Frag, but the force of it slams into you and kind of pushes you back into the computer chair. You like land in the chair and the chair spins a little bit.
I start
After
laughing.
firing.
I start chuckling like, hoo hoo hoo.
Do you have 2 actions or just the one?
Just the one.
Okay, yeah, so the chair is just kind of spinning. Key, you're up.
Well, thankfully I have claws and I can bite, so I'm just gonna pounce this guy.
Okay.
Classic key maneuver. Let me grab my fighting. Agility die here. Okay.
He's just had a ton of armor finish
Ooh.
up being regenerated too.
So my attack was using math 14 to attack.
Okay.
So I probably get a bonus damage die on that.
Yes.
So I'm gonna roll a d8 plus a d6 plus the bonus damage die d6. That would be 13.
13. All right. So with him as well, like
Oh,
he
I'm sorry. There's a +2 because I was doing the thing, so 15. Sorry.
Okay. All right. With him, it's almost like an armored suit sort of thing, but from being regenerated from the head, there is no like helmet or headgear on either. So you kind of jump up, grab onto like the basically collar of this armor and then slash across his face. You see there's this one, like 3 gashes all the way across his face as he kind of turns his head from the slap and turns to look back, and he's just red-eyed, no expression.
So he would be knocked prone, and then I'm vulnerable till however long that takes. So just so you know.
Okay. Yeah, he's
so-
like pushed backwards onto the bed that he regenerated in, and you're just on top, like having slashed into him.
So I'm gonna attack again with my second action.
Perfect.
All right.
Is Lisa still here?
Yep.
Okay.
Lisa, you screwed up.
I was like, what'd you do?
7 on that attack.
Okay. So as you kind of rear back and go to slam into him again, he just reaches up and grabs onto your paw with one of his hands.
Ah, my paw.
Oof.
Can I see what is causing his eyes to be red?
Go ahead and make a notice roll. Or is there like a tech roll in this?
I have mechanics. I have I have electronics.
I'll let
I
you
have
use
hacking.
electronics.
Electronics. Okay.
Yeah.
I got a 1. So I gotta make a spirit roll. Okay. Uh-oh. I don't feel so good about this. Oh, I didn't do it.
Damn it! Do you want to
I
pretend
know.
that you did?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so just for the sake of being
Wait,
able
rewind. Cut this out. I'll just do it.
So let's do that 2d6 for that combat stress table. Do you want me to roll or you to roll?
Go roll. What do
Alright.
I roll?
2d6.
2d6. And it says I have to add +4.
Ooh, okay.
+4 is 10. +4, 14.
Oh no.
Oh, great. This is where she dies.
Combat stress table. 13 or higher, you go into a suicidal rage.
Okay.
So just act like Dougal.
My first thought was like, you son of a bitch! Do you know how hard we tried to get you? A friend died and was brought back. Now he's probably gonna die again. We are not the enemy. What the heck are you doing? And she's just gonna like throw all caution to the wind and just kamikaze right at this guy. Ah! And just go like ah! And just jump right at him, like totally like no, she's gonna die.
Nice. Do you have a like claw attack?
I have a kick.
A bunny punch?
I have I have like a kick, so I guess
Sure,
it would
yeah.
be like clawed with my feet. So let's see. That is, I think it's just my fighting roll. And then what did I put in my weapons? Let me just look. I have the info here.
Okay.
Somewheres. I thought I did. There's something, I think it's just the plus I need to figure out where I put that because what did I put there? Oh yes, D strength plus D4. Okay, if I hit. All right, let me try. Ooh, this one exploded. Or another one. Okay, so I got 5 on the fighting roll, and my strength is a D6. Damage explodes, right? Wait, oh, it's plus. So a damage explodes, right?
Yes.
4 plus 4. Okay, so 9 damage on the kick.
So you rush up like right beside Key, basically. You're just rushing up and
It's that super fast, like grab it, thump, thump, thump. You know.
Hey, Foof.
just stomping down, yeah. With this just anger.
I'm a Foo Fighter.
Wow.
I just can't stop. I don't know.
You
It's the
get word.
character.
I think, Kitty, you were
Kung
born
Fu
to
fighting.
play this character.
Yeah, this is
think
like
so.
peak character for
Yeah.
you.
It's the makeup that does something to me.
Just breathing all the fumes.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's blocking your pores, so you can't breathe.
Yeah, right. The
All right.
fumes.
Brock, you're up. And muted. Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I mostly am just sitting here being like, what do I do? Okay, everybody's like in close contact with this dude now.
I'm spinning
Yep.
on a chair. I'm not close.
Fucking hell. Fine.
Whee!
Brock's gonna look around and be like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but you all are hitting this dude, so I'm gonna hit this dude. And he pulls out his whack-em stick. Whack-em stick?
The whack 'em?
Nice.
Yeah, whack-em
Nice.
stick. Come over. I don't know what a whack-em stick looks like. I'm assuming it's like some metal fucking giant piece of slab. I don't know. But he comes down and he just like goes and he tries to maneuver himself around and like try and like slam this down on this dude's head. And
It's
basically
like a 2x4 with a nail
Yeah.
in it.
it's got barbed wire, just like
Yeah, perfect. Go ahead and make a fighting roll for that.
cool. Am I fighting? What is my fighting?
It's really good. It's like a D12.
Oh yes, it's a D12. Yes. Oh wait, I have to. Okay. 5.
5. As you go, actually,
You have bennies?
Yeah.
you do have 3 bennies.
Yeah. I will use the Benny for that one.
Okay.
I don't add anything to it, do I? No, I don't.
But you-
6?
Are you rolling both dice?
Yes. I got a 5 on the other one. Am I supposed to add them?
No.
No.
Okay. I got a 5 on the other one. A 6 on my D12. So 6.
Okay. As you slam down on this armor, or like on this armor, you just hear ping, and it like vibrates up your arm a little bit, and you're like, duh. Do you have more than one action?
No.
All right. Yeah. So you're
Comes
just sitting
over.
there, it's like
Damn, what the fuck
Made it
was
really
you made out of? That's it for my turn.
I will note also, like, the armor itself is like big on the shoulders and everything, but there is no armor on the forearms. But that's where you hit, was the forearm, and it just like it was like hitting metal up your arms.
Weird.
Yeah, and now it is his turn.
We may have to strategically withdraw.
Oh boy.
It is his turn, and I am going to first have Key and Foof make a strength roll for me. Okay.
Love to make strength rolls.
Ooh. 7.
4.
Okay, so you watch as Key and Foof are both just flung off of General Frag as he just flings them away. Foof slams into the chair that Dougal is spinning in and starts spinning the other direction. Key slams into Vrock. Kind of slams into Vrock. The two of you back up a little bit, and General Frag stands up and he looks over at what appears to be like the door controls. And he looks over to them, brings up one arm and smashes them. And you see it like spark, and then the lights shut down. And you just see his eyes kind of glowing red in this room as he looks over to you, and then you hear something like starting up. It's not the same like powering sound that you had heard with the laser rifle, Dougal, right before you almost got disintegrated. But you hear something like pulled from the back and starting up, and then the whole room lights up in orange flame as a flamethrower just bursts flame from, and he's just holding it out and just trying to cook you.
Roasting us like
no.
marshmallows.
Oh no!
We never could have seen this coming. Yeah, that's a 25 for my attack roll. So, you are all considered on fire.
Google's laughing a little bit harder now.
But, oh no, shit, you don't have your armor on. I was gonna say it's only 12 points of damage, but you don't have your armor.
Let's see what it does to me. I have.
So, Brock, though, will only take 6. It would only be 6 points.
Actually, I'm also wearing my armor.
Yeah.
So what
So
was the
still 6?
Yes, because that's the resistance part of it.
what was the damage?
12.
If the roll is successful, any target even partially beneath the template is affected, regardless of any attack penalties to hit, such as dodge, edge, which I do have. If the effect causes damage, roll for. Here's an interesting
Roll
one.
for each one individually?
Yes, if
Oh,
the attack
shit.
causes damage, roll for each victim separately.
Great. Okay. So we'll disregard that roll, and I will roll for everybody separately. So, Dougal.
Yeah.
This is where it explodes and kills him.
Yeah. Again.
You're welcome.
13 means what is your
My toughness is
Toughness.
5. So I have a 7 above it. Or it would be 8. I would be taking 8. So
that's
A raise, so
It's
that
a-
would be a shaken and a wound.
in 1 wound.
but I could soak one of them, right?
If you want to spin a Benny and track.
I have 2 bennies left, so I will take a benny
Okay.
and try to do that. And then that's a vigor roll.
Correct.
I got an 8 on my 8. 11 for total.
Yeah, that clears it all, doesn't it?
11 on my soak.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that will
that
remove
should.
the wound and the shaken.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
So narrate that for me. Sitting in this chair.
So I'm just laughing, and it just so happens to turn and take the chair when he's on my side, and then I spin around and I'm laughing again. And even when he comes back to me, he actually gets the chair again. It's just at the same cadence that I'm spinning. He's sort of getting to my side.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. Damage for Key. Almost dropped it. That's 10.
My natural toughness is 9, so that's only 1 point over. So I don't think that does anything, but
I don't think it does. I think it's got to be like, what is it, 3 points over or something? Or 4? I mean. And then I got 11 for Foof.
Okay, so Foof gets +4 damage to fire because of being having weakness to it. So it's 15. I will try to do soak it, but I also get -4 to my vigor rolls when it's fire. When it's fire. So I'll just do it just to see if it explodes, but
Hope it does.
it did. Okay, so the first one exploded. It still might not. 6 + 5 is 11. Okay, so with -4, that's 7. So I think I still soak 1, right? I got a 7.
So 2 wounds you soaked, and a 7 is only a success. Or not 2 wounds, a shaken and a wound. So you get rid of the wound and you are still shaken.
Okay. So somehow miraculously, because she's so crazy, maybe it didn't get her too bad, but her fur is definitely singed and she's like freaking out now.
Tips of her ears are on fire.
Yeah, but she's not trying to get away because she's in a suicidal rage. And how long does this? So it says the suicidal rage is like Berserk, but it has a couple of extra things. But I don't know about Berserk, like how long it lasts or anything.
Oh
the
shit!
rule book.
Oh yeah,
You
the
go
Berserk
to a
has
suicidal rage, Berserk. Your strength increases a die type.
Oh, nice.
Every
and
melee.
I also get
attack.
toughness.
Oh, +2 to toughness.
Ignore
so
one
then-
level of wound penalties.
Then I
Shit.
definitely don't have any wounds from it because
Well, you can have the wound, but if you're ignoring the penalty, it just means you're not taking the -4.
Oh, but
you know what I
your
mean?
parry is reduced by 4. All right, and then if you
yeah.
make it to your 3rd turn of suicidal rage, you have to make a vigor roll.
There's
Okay.
so many levels to this.
I
Yeah.
know.
My head
Okay.
hurts.
And then I also get an extra.
first game was a lot
I
like
get
this.
an extra action, which I
Yes.
didn't realize. So
Yeah.
next time I get an extra action.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Damage for Brock. 7. 7. So
Takes
nothing.
nothing.
Take nothing, yeah.
The fire just goes over your armor like. Okay, next round. We have Dougal.
Oh,
Key.
I'm gonna spend a Benny.
Okay. I'm gonna keep going down the list though. We're just before. Foof.
I'm also gonna spend a penny.
All right.
Y'all.
Brock. Frag. Ooh.
That's
Good.
good.
All right, we had a Foof Benny and a Key Benny. Here is Key.
you get to ignore that, right?
Yeah. Reroll. Yeah, ignore it.
Reroll.
That's better.
There we go.
And Foof.
8. Okay.
Are you taking that 3, Dougal?
Oh yeah, I'm taking
Okay.
that.
Okay. I was confused for a second. Okay.
Doing the bennies for those soaks.
I have one more left. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
soak it something.
Yeah.
Just so get something.
Just don't get your head all singed up.
Okay, so I'm first with the ace, and that means you still see just these red eyes glowing in the darkness, even though your eyes are adjusting to like the dimness of the room. It's just still these just glowing red eyes looking down at you. At this point, I am going to roll a d4 to see which one of you he is going to target. That's going to be Foof. So we are targeting Foof. So, I will say cinematically here, and because I need to insult all of you, as he's pushing through, we'll say he is pushing past Rock and Key, and he kind of just puts one arm like across Rock's armor. It's just kind of like you hear the clanking of metal on metal as he's pushing you away. Do Rampythonians have a tail?
I don't think so, actually. You hiding your tail, or? Oh, I guess they actually. I don't
You're
think
hiding
they
your
do.
tail, or is it
I
just
don't
between
think-
your legs?
I don't think they do.
I don't think they do.
Maybe when you regenerate, you should ask for a long tail. Think about a long tail.
Really long tail.
Yeah, sure. I don't know. So it's something like, did you lose your tail, or is it just tucked between your legs? Shoving you aside. That is one action. Frag does get 2 actions. I forgot earlier, so that's fine. But one action to make you make a spirit roll, I believe, and then is going to look at Foof, bring an arm back, and you see like Assassin's Creed style, like this sword, just this blade, just push out of the arm, or like the forearm itself, like just pierces out and goes in to try to like stab you, basically punch stab.
Okay, so when you're in a suicidal rage, do you not dodge? I think that's probably.
That's a good question.
Come at me, bro.
You're like,
It says the parry is reduced by 4 as the character makes no efforts to protect or defend themselves. So
Yeah.
I would think that means no dodge.
I mean,
okay.
it's whatever your parry is -4, so.
But because, oh yeah, well, and I guess normally I get, you would get a -2 to this attack from my edge, which is bunny dodging, but I feel like also that wouldn't apply because I'm not gonna dodge.
okay, so what is your parry with that subtraction?
5.
5. Okay. So I do hit you. I rolled an 8.
Okay.
Brock, what was your spirit roll?
My spirit roll was 3.
Oh, okay. So
So not good.
cool. Okay. That's gonna be 10 points of damage to Foof.
Okay. All right, so that's 1 wound.
Okay. Yeah, it just pierces down, pulls back up.
Rabbit
Um,
skewers.
So the door to elsewhere is locked now because he blew it up, right?
Correct.
Oh man. And the only gun in the room was the one that Dougal's holding.
Also correct.
Mm-hmm. This is good. Love it.
And you will notice by this time too, if you happen to like glance down at your arm, your mission objective has changed, and it says destroy General Frag's head.
Oh, shh.
Kill General Frag. Good news, everyone.
Why did we check that before?
I don't know. Well, now we can stop being easy on him. We can go full bore. We don't have to. you know,
Right.
Stop treating him with kid gloves.
Meanwhile, Foof's just screaming in the
She's on fire and screaming.
All right. So I guess I'm gonna do
You hear that,
old,
Foof? Don't go easy on him.
the old pounce attack. I guess.
Okay.
plus 2 to that bad boy. Here we go. Is 6 enough to do it? Like, hit him.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna spend a Benny to reroll that one.
Okay.
Is 6 enough to do it?
Not quite.
I have the same
Almost.
exact
Ask
roll.
one more time.
Try again.
All right, so that one's a big whiff, but I do have my second attack or second action. So
Yeah, you go to try to pounce on him, and it's happened to him already. And as you're going to jump over it, he just looks over and like it's sort of like it's not even a backhand. It's just like an arm over, and you just run into it, and it is like you ran into a metal bar. And you just kind of slam down, ready for your second attack.
second attack. This isn't a pounce. This is just a normal attack.
Okay.
That's a 5. No.
Nope.
I have one Benny left. I'm wondering if I should do it. Alright, here I go. Last one. Say goodbye to your old friend if he gets killed. or hit. 8 on the 8-sided die. And a 7. Does that hit?
That'll do it.
D8 and a D6 plus a bonus die for that damage, the extra damage. Alright, come on, explode, baby. Guys, I wish you could see this. It's
All
3
ones?
ones.
Oh.
So sorry.
I'm gonna take a picture of this.
Yeah.
Okay, Key, we're
Yeah.
chipping away. We're chipping away. That's all we have to
It's
do.
alright, slowly but surely.
Does 3 damage kill him?
Nope.
Oh my god.
Because I took the ears off, that's what.
In fact, you like scratch down his arm, and you see like a layer of skin basically peeled off of his arm, and his bones are metal.
Hey, he's got metal bones! Good news, everyone.
Good news, metal bones. Okay. I believe Rock is up next.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm gonna sort of. Am I like just? So my spirit roll, does that affect me in any way?
Oh,
because I
right.
rolled?
So
So distracted, they can make you so where you subtract 2 from all your trait rolls, or vulnerable, they get a bonus 2 to your attacks against you.
yeah, we'll do distracted.
Until the end of your next turn.
Yeah, so you have what, a -2 to your rolls?
Cool. Cool.
Ooh, love it.
Fucking awesome. Mhm.
You were supposed to just roll a 1 so that you had to roll on the combat stress table.
Okay. I'll try to roll on a 1 next
Try
time
to,
for you,
try to do that
Carrie.
next time.
I'll ask my dice very kindly to roll on a 1 next time.
Great, perfect.
Perfect. But at the moment, me, just besides the -2, I can still go after him, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. And I am gonna go after him. I... Seeing Key sort of like fail at getting like at anywhere with this guy, I'm gonna go over and be like, all right, now let the real dudes handle it, okay? Let me handle it, okay? And I'm gonna use I don't know what I want to use. I added so many things, but I don't know what to use. I'm gonna use my blaster. I'm just like pull it out of like another little pocket of mine, basically wearing like torn off cargo shorts, and like pulling it out of just like one of them, like clearly like the trigger was already ready, like I could have just shot my leg off if I wanted to, and I just like pull it up to this dude's head, and I will try to shoot him directly in the head, because clearly that's what we're trying to do is
Okay, so I
which will
believe a
also
head
add a -2.
correct. Yeah, so that
So
would
it's
be
a -4.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, who
You
cares?
got this.
I got it.
It'll explode.
It's in the dice.
Okay.
It's in the dice.
Whoa.
Do you want to spend a Benny?
Yeah, I do. So I rolled a 1.
Are you rolling both die?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I 3 on my D6 and a 1 on my D12. So
Wow.
It's a good D12.
This is getting
Ooh.
me back.
okay,
Oh, what'd you
11,
get?
11, but -4, so it doesn't even fucking matter because it's a 5. Wait,
No,
7.
7.
7. I can't math. It's fine. 7.
It's a 7
A 7.
for a shooting roll, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That hits.
Yeah, roll damage.
Alrighty. So that is 4d4 plus 2, correct? Yes.
Mhm.
So 2, 4, 5. 9. That's 4. Yes, that's 4. 9 plus 2, so 11 points of damage.
And then that 4 explodes.
Oh, that's right. 1.
So 12.
12 points of damage. I'm sorry.
You are showing me off here.
Yeah, so
I just look Key right in the eye as I do it too. I'm just like,
yeah, what did you say? What did you say? Let the
real dudes handle it.
real dudes handle it. Kind of like grab General Frag by like the collar of the armor, pull him down a little bit, put the gun directly to his head and fire, and there's this just splat as brain and blood of General Frag's head just explodes out of the armor. You
like real brain.
yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah,
gross.
You like are pushed away a little bit, but you're still just standing there in that position, and the armor itself like falls down to its knees, and you're just holding the armor. General Frag's head is destroyed.
That was easy.
Well,
See
well,
what I tell you? You let
it
me
takes
come
a
in and
big-
handle it.
Takes a big cat to admit when he's wrong, and I was wrong.
Well, you helped. So I suppose,
I
you know, we
appreciate
can
it.
both say we took the killing blow. Although I took the majority of it, so like I get the majority of the credit for it. So
Scratched him a little.
eh.
Oh, are our friends still on fire, by the way?
I was just
Yeah,
about
is
to say,
everybody still on fire?
You just
Dougal sees food on fire, and he launches himself from the chair and like tries to grab her and like
We're just
pull
having
her
this
and
meanwhile,
conversation.
Foof is just sitting there like like she could go
Foo!
any second.
Make a
Foo,
bigger
you
make a
good?
bigger roll.
Okay.
The hell's happening to her? Does anybody want the
Things
body?
wrong with Foof.
Guess we'll have to find out from our leaders if they want it for any reason. I wouldn't
Okay.
recommend bringing them back.
Is this a vigor roll because of the suicidal rage, right?
Correct.
Okay, I got a 5.
Okay.
Unless I still have the -4.
Oh,
But I thought
okay.
the -4 was only for being on fire. I think yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah,
If
I
it's-
think so. So
Yeah,
make,
so I got a 5.
make a spirit roll for me, too,
I'd rather not.
with a -4.
I got a 1, which means I'm supposed to roll on the combat stress table
Do
again.
it. Do it.
Okay.
2d6.
Oh wait, I forgot. It's 2d6. Okay.
2d6.
3, 6, plus 4, so 9, 12. Gonna go into a suicidal rage again.
Not a suicidal one, but a berserk one.
Oh.
All right, so.
Can we try to talk her down at all? Is there a...
Shooter that talks her down real quick.
Foof is just gonna run toward the equipment and just start pulling wires, flipping switches,
He
punching
says like,
stuff.
hey!
I'm kicking it.
So-
I'm like this goddamn machine that brought this thing back to life. Ah!
Well, better it than us, so...
Yeah, we'll say like you're all just sitting back and watching, and Lisa's like, and like
It's
the
okay,
four of
somebody
you
will pay for that.
gnawing on the metal.
She's got
We'll
big
see.
teeth. I bet she could really get into that thing.
We'll see. We'll give it a moment. Make another spirit roll with a -4.
Okay.
This is so
4.
4. Okay.
Wait, no,
so,
it explodes. Hold on. It still explodes, right?
Yes, it
Okay.
does. And you have that -4 still as well.
Okay, so 10 minus 4, so 6.
Great. So yeah, there's a moment where you're just like gnawing on this equipment. It's successfully fried. Like there is nothing left of this regeneration station by the time you're done. But then, like, you guys see Foof's shoulders like slump for a moment as she comes out of this rage that she was in, and your teeth hurt and your claws hurt, and you kind of look and just your hands are bloody, and you're freaking tired. You're fully aware of everything that just happened, but
Oh my god. That was intense. I'm really sleepy. And then she does kind of that thing where she like goes in a circle. Like an animal, you know, and just lays down and goes to sleep.
There's probably medical supplies, right? Because we're in the medical. So I'll just take one of those emergency blankets and then put it over her.
Do you always like this, or
When she gets stressed out.
I
Well,
guess
it's my first time working with her, so no idea.
Okay.
all right. So with
Mission accomplished.
I guess.
yes,
Jan?
and Key and Foof would see that kind of on their like display when they look down. Not Dougal, because Dougal doesn't have that right now. So no mission accomplished for Dougal. But yeah, on Key and Foof's like displays, you would see mission accomplished, or mission complete, you know, something like that. General Frag's head is destroyed. Your mission is complete, and we can play out whatever you want or fast forward however long you want, but I want to know, how does Key's story end, or where does Key's story go from here?
I think he would try to get into a unit where he doesn't have to be in command, because that definitely
That was a lot of
isn't something
stress.
he doesn't really like. But I guess he'd keep work, you know, just doing whatever, saving as much money as possible, you know, and to live that dream life that he's always wanted, which would include, you know, unlimited rats to catch and whatever, a litter box, somebody clean up the litter box for him, but he'd be open to working with the other crew, maybe even the Ram Python, 'cause
That being said, where does Rock go from here, and how does Rock's story end or transition into?
Rock dies in a blaze of glory on the battlefield. He just says, "It's nice knowing ya," walks right out that door and just goes, just like fights.
Dies
until,
that
like,
day.
No, not that day, but like many days later, you know, not that day. though.
Just like walks out, steps on a landmine. Come on.
Do not recommend that.
No.
That's happened to Dougal.
Oh,
Almost.
he
Oh.
does have a tail.
You know what? Yeah. Rock just dies on a landmine that day.
Right outside.
Just right outside. Someone planted it recently.
That's amazing.
Ooh, let's see.
He like
How-
dies as he's making eye contact with Key the entire way
Yeah,
out, and it's
yeah,
like,
he's like,
yeah,
"I'm watching you,
yeah,
I'm outta
I'm
here."
watching you.
How does Dougal's story?
Dougal becomes a very, very well-known Orion within the ranks. He goes on many other missions, dies many other times, but he becomes like a legend in the Alliance for how many times he dies. Like, he has regenerated multiple times, coming back each a little bit wilder, a little bit crazier, a little bit more drunk every time. But he loves what he does, and he laughs in the face of danger, and the Alliance loves him for it.
Perfect. And Foof.
Oh man, Foof, once she wakes up, she probably sleeps for about 5 or 6 days after all the energy that was expended on that last 2 rages. And when she wakes up, she realizes that some of her fur has been singed totally off. There's one little spot in her fur that the fur never grows back. But she notices that it reminds her a little bit of Key's face. And so she's like, you know what? This is a sign. I'm gonna keep working with Key. So she tracks him down. She asks Key if he'll reconsider, being the boss, because that was working for her. And she also is like, you know what? Life's too short. I'm gonna learn how to drive. And so, in addition to being a mechanic, she actually can now pilot the vehicles that she fixes.
Amazing. This has been Heads Will Roll.
And they did.
And they did.
Indeed.
Yes, they did.